Hello again, welcome to another Insight video. I think this is number 4 on this car, and I am kind of shooting these out daily at this point just because I've had time off. And honestly, I've been surprised at how many folks are watching these. I've got, not a ton, but a whole bunch of good comments so far, and folks that have just didn't know some basic things about these cars. So there's tons of really good videos out there. Scott Kulbeck is one who's just been invaluable to the Insight community. Killer 3-Cylinder is his channel. There's a fellow named Jay Roebling, which has made some great videos, and then there's 100% Jake, who has also made some great videos on these cars, and then I made a whole bunch myself as well. But anyway, with all those, I'm putting basic stuff out there. Like yesterday, I did one on the cabin filter, and I just had a whole bunch of people say, wow, I never knew that was a thing. So in any case, because of that, I thought there's some good traction and good community and good feedback and stuff, and so I'll keep these coming, and I think some of this stuff might be helpful and new to folks. So today I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff to my O2 CVT project. I've only had this for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's 5 days, and I'm kind of tackling some of the easier stuff first. You've seen my first few videos. Today I'm tackling a number of things, and I was going to share the things, kind of the most exciting of which is fixing this hatch leak. These cars are prone to leak from lots of places, and this one right here, you can see it's actually quite convenient because the previous owner, he put some kind of sealant in here to try to stop it. I guess his thought was that the grommet here is what was leaking, and you can see the leak leaked and took the grommet material, the leak proofing material that is with it, even spilled a little bit right there. So that tells us, which is good because it's almost like a dye that shows us that the leak is definitely coming in this area and then getting somewhere and carrying this material with it into here. So that's actually really helpful. And I took off this piece here. It fits right there. And I had read about this in other places and actually fixed this on one of my other Insights back in the day. And to get that off, you want to be real careful. I use a combination of tools here. Used, kind of pry up on this. Well, it's right here from the back. Be careful. You'll see the paint start to spider if you're not careful. And then when you get this little pick tool in here, and you just want to kind of pull this metal apart as best as you can, and that'll loosen up the pressure so that thing doesn't possibly crack, or at least crack the paint. So just slowly pull these back with your tool, your pick tool, and then you can pull that out, and then bend these back down a bit before you put them in. That's the same procedure that Scott described of how to get this out without destroying everything. In any case, as you can see, there is a significant crack. I don't know how well you can see it down there in the dark, but here it is quite obvious right there. I can see it from here, and it goes all the way down the bend right there. So right there in the center of the screen. So I am going to use some window sealant, which is what I've always used, exterior window sealant, and I'm going to fit some all in here, and then put the trim piece back on, and I have confidence that is going to fix my problem. So yeah, that's the first thing. The other thing, well, I've done several things to this car. Another thing I wanted to show you is just cleaning these seats. Sometimes I'll take the seat covers off. In fact, I've got several extra ones right there for the day that comes that I need them for a car that's seats are destroyed. Not the case today. These seats were in good condition. But nonetheless, they were dirty, probably had never been shampooed. And I'm just going to show you, this came out of the seats and the carpet. Yikes. Sometimes I forget little things, but there it is. Look at that. That came out of there. Yucko. Okay, so clean up my legs. And but that just shows you what came out of there, and man, they look perfect now. I'm really happy with it. This interior actually is almost mint now. These seats are in beautiful shape. So that was just steam cleaning all this with my steamer, and then I did a couple other things I thought I'd mention here real quick in this video. Kind of my signature on these cars that I've been doing, I have these spoiler overlays that I've been selling, and so I put one on here to restore this. Check my channel and it shows there's a video specifically on this that talks about how you can order one of these, but this is a gloss black spoiler overlay that I send out, and or you can email me at puddleglum72@gmail.com, puddleglum72@gmail.com, and it covers your spoiler, because these spoilers tend to be in bad shape. So kind of all my cars I've been doing those. And then another thing I like to do is I cover this A-pillar trim with some vinyl cut to size, and brings that back to kind of pretty new condition. And then another kind of, these are just like my signature things. I have these very, very light tail tints. There's still some moisture in there that's going to dry with the sun, but it just turns those from clear to a very, very light gray. Does not interfere with the reverse lights at all or visibility. And so I put those on. That's kind of like my signature. I also have those that I sell pre-cut, so it just goes on real easy. Tornado. And something else I'm doing, I don't have it yet, but I actually had this custom made. It's dirty on this car, but it's really cool. I've had a lot of people ask me about it. I had those custom made, and they sell them, so I just bought a whole bunch because in case I get more insights. So I've got another one. Actually, I've got a few of them on order that should be here soon, and it probably takes about 0.2 mpgs from the car, because you're adding a little bit of resistance, but I think it really looks cool. And I had it on my last gray car, and it really was cool, especially with the window tint. So in any case, I'm gonna stick one of those on here. That's just like my signature of these cars that I have been refurbishing. Kind of makes them unique. I'm one of the only people with those spoilers on their car. They are for sale, like I said, on eBay. But I was the one that made the mold, and sent them all the measurements and sent them a template, and about a year ago, and they made it custom for me, and then they started selling them. So I'm kind of proud of that. And that's gonna go on this car, and if the next driver doesn't like it, you can just rip it off. But I think that's all my updates. Cleaned up the engine bay, so it's looking good. Got everything all scrubbed down, and getting ready to do all the fluids, spark plugs. Of course, I already did the cabin filter. Going to do the CVT fluid, or oil transmission fluid. Going to do the oil and filter, of course. Air filter is brand new, did that yesterday. And yeah, that's the plan. And I'll probably stick this Eco Rocket license plate on it when I register it, just because I've already got it. And so we'll bring back Eco Rocket. Okay, those are updates on the 2002 CVT Insight project. More to come. Thanks for watching. Peace.